What's going on, peeps and peepettes? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. In this video, we are going to take a closer look at one of the Cardassian ships that they released with Victory's Life. I am working on the other Jem'Hadar ships to level them up all the way to level 6 and unlock them on my main character. Currently, I have not done or I haven't reached level 6 yet, so we are going to take a look at this thing, the Cardassian Intel Science Dreadnought, and this is a tier 6 starship with all of the visuals, all of the statistics, the universal console, the awesome weapons that this thing has, the spiral wave disruptors. These are really awesome, by the way. And in this video, you guys are going to see me do a little bit of customization, if any. We are going to do a comparison, how big this ship is in comparison with the Lucari science ship. That's basically my go-to ship when it's going to be compared to other ships, so you guys can get like a vibe or how big this ship is. After that, we are still going to be in space, and we're going to equip all the different visuals that you guys are accustomed to, including a new one. This thing, the Ferengi Vanity Shields. Yeah. I currently have not equipped this thing, so I have no idea how it's going to look like. You guys have probably seen it in a little bit of cinematic that you just saw in the beginning of the video, so you guys are up to date kind of, and I currently are not, so it's going to be really cool to see this thing, how it's going to look like. So after all of the visuals, we are going to take a look at the bridge officer seating. If there is going to be a bridge for these ships, I'm going to do a bridge tour. If not, I'm going to skip the bridge tour and get into a patrol mission to see how this thing is going to handle in combat. But first of all, I'm going to go to the NPC where all of the information has been displayed and all of the statistics for this thing can be read out. But too cryptic, if any of you guys, the developers, are listening, could you please do something about this lightning issue or light issue? I mean, the character or all of the characters are like totally blacked out. Look at this. There is no light anywhere except that bio bed where we just were to give our character a little bit of, like, you know, a light. Everything is darked. Everything is like totally darked out. So I would love to see a little bit of a fix on this thing. But anyway, let me just skip all of this and head over to the NPC where we're going to see all of the information. So here we are. All of the information has been displayed right here at this this NPC right here. So the Cardassian Intel Science Dreadnought, recent starship development on Cardassia has changed a lot from the time of the Dominion War and before. More focus is given these days to sizing up the opponent before leaping into fray, rather than thrusting on the strength of the armaments and skill of your crew. Better to be prepared and then to be dead than to be dead. The massive Damar-class exemplifies these qualities within its intelligence gathering capabilities, will turn to support its rather vast array of scientific capabilities. This flagship vessel is named after the famous, or some might say infamous, military leader who redeemed himself in the closing days of the Dominion War by leading a stand against Cardassian Dominion oppressors, inspired the people of Cardassia to free themselves from their harsh rule. Intelligence Starship features a cloaking... What? A cloaking device? Oh, that's awesome! And a sensor... An active sensor array. The former allows the starship to cloak while not in combat, and the latter allows intel craft to gather information about their target to expose a vulnerability in their defense via the Gather Intel series of abilities. All Intel ships are also capable of massive warp signature masking, which grant the ship a tiny amount of stealth, rendering the undetected at long range. And this massive stealth bonus is removed when the starship activates its cloaking device. The Damar-class comes pre-equipped with a console universal Cardassian Support Platform Cluster. When activated, your starship will deploy a potent shield generator. After a short time, the shield generator will then deploy 3 spiral wave disruptor platforms. Wow, that's awesome. That's cool. Additionally, the shield generator will significantly reduce the flight speed, turn rate, and shield hardness of foes within a short distance of it. Spiral wave disruptor platforms are equipped with spiral wave disruptor beam arrays and will use beam fire at will 2 and beam overload 1. This console also provides a passive bonus to scientific readiness and a scaling bonus to auxiliary power that increases as your subsystem power system is decreased. This console mod can be equipped in any starship. You may only equip a single one of these consoles at any given time. So after achieving level 5 in your Cardassian Intel Science Dreadnought, you will unlock the Photonic Diversion Starship Trait. While this trait is slotted, activating jam targeting sensors or evade target lock will create a photonic decoy at your target's location. This decoy will draw fire while attacking with spiral wave disruptor beam arrays and photonic torpedoes, and have a constant feedback pulse effect. A constant? Wow. Well, that's cool. A wing of Cardassian Yukawa fighters are pre-equipped on this starship hangar bay. These vessels will assault enemies with spiral wave disruptor arrays and photonic torpedoes, while also reducing their accuracy. Yukawa frigates are capable of launching a torpedo spread, and elite Yukawa frigates can generate subnuclear carrier wave. Wow, that's interesting. So this has a hull strength modifier of 1.25, 50,000 hit points at level 60, a shield modifier of 1.25. These are really high numbers right here. It has 4 weapons on the front, 3 on the aft, and has room for 3 devices. The bridge officer stations we can actually see up here. So we got a lieutenant commander tactical, we have a lieutenant engineering, we have a lieutenant commander science, we have a commander science / intelligence station, and lastly we have an ensign universal or an intelligence stations. We have room for consoles right here, 3 tactical, 3 engineering, 5 science, a total of 11 console slots with a base turn rate of 6.5, impulse modifier 0.16, inertia rating of 30, plus 10 to weapon power at default, and also plus 10 to auxiliary power. Very nice. Also that universal console, also sensor analysis, subsystem targeting, a secondary deflector slot. Very nice. And 1 hangar bay loaded with the Cardassian Yukawa fighters. This thing also comes with Gather Intel, Starship Mechanic, Starship Mastery Package. This is a science vessel. So enhanced particle generator, advanced shield system, enhanced restoration circuitry, reactive shielding technology, and a photonic diversion, I should say. That is that Starship Trait. I really enjoy this diversion thing. Wow, it definitely is going to get aggro away from you. And with that constant feedback pulse that they were talking right here, wow, this is definitely going to be something really interesting in to see in the game mechanics how it's going to work. But this is the ship that we are currently have equipped it. So, all right, sorry about that. A little bit of a technical mishap pinning it right there. So I was saying, this is the ship that we are going to do the review about. And right now I need to head over to the customization part. So here we are at the customization part. We do have an interior, so that is cool. I'm definitely going to do a bridge tour on these things. It is using the old Galore bridge, but it's been like ages that I've been there, so definitely interesting to see that. And this is how it looks like in the customization options. There is only one template obviously available. I have not unlocked, or at least have not opened the other ones. I did unlock them because we got the entire pack. The materials that they used are definitely interesting. There is a little bit of a mirror effect to that. So it's, wow, I just lost my voice. So it's definitely cool. That is definitely increasing the lightning that it's, the light that is on top of the hull. That's cool. And we can definitely see the fork right here. That is typical of a Cardassian ship. Wow, they actually put this thing right here at the back as well. Because there is one in the front and there is one in the back. Wow, that is cool. Attention to detail. I like that. I definitely, this is interesting. This like scaffolding right here that goes through the ship. Very interesting. And there is a Cardassian logo being displayed right there. That is nice. All right, let's see the window types. Okay, so we only have one window to play around with. We have different types of materials. These are the Cardassian type 1. Wow. Is this like the old-fashioned Cardassian ships that we actually saw on the Next Generation? Kind of weird looking. And I cannot zoom in any further than that, so you guys will have to do with that. Okay, this is interesting. The impulse engines are pulsating. That's cool. That's gonna be like an eye catcher in space, right? All right, moving on to material type number 2, and I only see right away that there is a difference between the deflector dish, if you can call it. Is this gonna be like the place for the deflector dish when it's going to animate, or is it right here? Because I've seen in the Next Generation that they actually use like some kind of like special ability that is going to come from here. So the only difference that I'm seeing right here, if I move over to 1 and 2, like these blue lines turn into like, you know, reddish lines. So just a little bit of a cosmetic change between these guys. All right, let's do a 3. All right, so 3 definitely is something that we are accustomed to seeing. So the Cardassian type 3 material is more Cardassian looking, if that's the case. Ooh, number 4. What is this? Looks like it's like military. All right, all right. This is cool. This is very cool. Kind of looks like a Ferengi build, but yeah, interesting. Very interesting to see this thing. And this is how it came out of the box with the Intel material types. And there is also an... seriously? This is the upgrade version? Never mind. I don't like this at all. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really happy about this thing. I do want to apologize for you guys that are seeing like, you know, lots of logging in and logging out, but I guess that's the down part of, you know, having so many friends in STO. So you guys, yeah, just like these, you guys are going to see people logging in and logging off across your screen. I do apologize for that. Maybe in like, you know, different videos, or, you know, the next videos, I can move this thing around somewhere where it's not right in your face in the middle of the screen. But this is how it looks like with the upgraded version, and I'm going to use it on the Intel because this is the way the developers actually made the ship look like, or at least to be showcased at. And this is how I'm going to show it out of the box. Now, obviously, there are mismatched components. Okay, you don't have that. So you only have a pattern, different patterns that you can equip on your ship. And obviously you're going to be able to change colors, and I'm going to change it something like red and blue, just to show you guys where these patterns are going to be like, so you know what kind of material types you can choose. But I'm not going to spend too much time on these things because I want to show off the ship and not the customization part. So here we go. We are going to go in space right now, and we are going to show this thing in side by side compared to the Lucari scout ship. Alrighty, so we are in space right now. As you guys can see, comparison between the Lucari ship and this thing is about ×3 in size, and or at least in the length, and about 2.5, 3 times in the cross section. That looks really good. Definitely representing the Cardassian faction with these ships. And there is like lights being pulsating this thing as well. If is that pulsating? No. Okay, so these and these here are pulsating. That is cool. What about in the front? What are these? What are these right here? Okay, so these could be weapon nodes, but what are those? Okay. That's cool. That is definitely awesome. All right, let me go to my favorite spot and start equipping all of the different visuals for you guys. Alrighty, so we are in space right now, and let me just remove the HUD so you guys can have a better looking at this thing, better visuals. This is how it looks like in space. Now, I did zoom in all the way, and my impulse is at full, and this is how it turns. This is the turning rate of this thing, and this is how it looks like with the in space, with all the visuals at default. I did not change anything when I was at the customization part. I pressed cancel, so all of the changes that I made are not applied to the ship. And this is how it looks like with the normal default skin. Coming out of the box, nothing has changed, like I mentioned, and I'm going to start equipping the different visuals. I also have a cloaking device right here on this ship, but that's going to be later on. So first I'm going to equip the adapted Mako, if I can find it. That is this one. No, not the secondary. This is the engines, and these are the shields. So this is how it looks like with the adapted Mako visuals. Oh yeah, so this is the deflector dish. I was right about that. It's not going to be up here. It is the deflector dish, because you guys can see the animation from the deflector dish. And let me just turn it around so you guys can also see the other side of this thing when it's not being illuminated by the sunlight underneath a little bit. Now I am going to try to show all of these visuals somewhere within 1 minute, because the way it is going, it's kind of funny. The way it is going, more and more visuals are being added to the game, and as it is currently, we have about 20, 21, 22 visuals if you equip the new gamma pack visuals on here as well from the reputation. So 22 different visuals, so that's like crazy. So that's going to be about 20 minutes where you guys can actually enjoy this thing. All right, so we are at a minute mark. The Aegis is going to be next. Aegis, engines, and the shieldings. All right, so this is the Aegis, how it looks. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's so beautiful to look at this thing. This blue color is really awesome. All right, so we got 30 seconds, so we are going to flip it over. And a little bit on the top as well, or at least the bottom right now. Okay, so we definitely see an engine trail right here in the middle of the ship and on the others, on the outer edges of this ship as well. So we got 3 impulse when this thing is flying, we have 3 impulse wakes. Nice. All right, the assimilated Borg space set is going to be next. Those are the Borg visuals. This thing is totally Borged out. Got the cool deflector dish right there. Got a little bit of like a blinking issue right here. That's nice. Oh, wait a minute. That is the impulse modifier, or not the impulse modifier, the warp nacelle modifier. Because this is the impulse modifier and the warp nacelle modifier is right there. Oh, that's cool. Alright, next in the line is going to be the counter command visuals. That is right here. Engines and the visuals. Counter command. Nice. I also love the engine trail of this thing. Alright, let's flip it a little bit over to see on the underneath. On top. Looks kind of like, I don't know what it is. Kind of looks like it's like faded metal. It's like rusted all over. Oh, the next one is going to be interesting. The next one is going to be the Delta. Delta engines is this one. And the shielding is going to be that one. Alrighty, the Delta visuals. Wow. Now, just judging by the shape, you were going to be like, okay, this is like a Cardassian looking ship. But there is something off. And this is how it looks like when it is on the other side. Oh, very cool transition right there of that glow underneath. Moving on to the Dyson. That is the deflector, engines, and shields. Should be this one. Yes, it is. Here we go. The Dyson visuals. Oh, I like it right here. That's definitely cool. Oh, that pinkish color that is going through that. Wow, that's nice. Very enjoyable to the eyes. Very, very cool. All right, next in line is gonna be the Iconians and their visuals. This one, right? Yeah. Iconians right here. All right, let me move it around. It looks good. I mean, it looks totally different. So it's like, you know, the first time you see something, it's like, okay, you know, you like it. There is no bad vibe that I'm getting from this ship. All right, let me move on to the Jem'Hadar, and these are the old Jem'Hadar visuals. This is not from the Gamma Reputation. I think the Gamma Reputation also gets like a visuals. I'm actually because on Tribble you can actually unlock these. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get the visuals from the reputation. But first, let me just display this thing. Jem'Hadar visuals on the Cardassian ship. Nice. All right, let me see if I can actually grab the other visuals as well. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back right here. I did grab myself the new visuals right here from the Tribble, but I'm not going to equip these ones right here. I'm going to equip them later on. So we are going to continue down the line, and we are going to do the new Kara right here. If I can find it, that one. That one, and the shields should be this one right here, and removing the HUD. So these are the new Kara visuals right here. Now, like I said, this is on a full impulse, or at least the highest amount of speed you can have before actually going into full impulse. So turning rate on this thing might be a little bit problematic just coming out of the box. Now, obviously, you guys can equip like, you know, RCS and stuff like that. That's going to help out with the turning rate, or I don't know, some kind of other consoles, or I don't know, the reputation engines. But yeah. Moving on to the Omega visuals. Where are the Omega visuals? They should be on top. No, that's the prevailing one. Omega, sorry. Right there in my face. Oh, that's the Mako. I swear sometimes these things are really hard to Omega, there we go. And the Omega shields, that should be Mako. Omega, sorry. Do apologize. Sometimes I don't see stuff when it's like right there in my face. But this is how it looks like with the Omega visuals. And on top, and on the bottom right here. Wow, very cool. So we got a little bit of like escape pods right here underneath. And on top. Wow, it looks good. Look at that. Wow, this is scary looking with the Omega visuals. The blackness right here, very cool. Alright, so the minute is up. Moving on to the Remans. Deflector, engine, and visuals. The Reman visuals right here. Wow, look at that. And I also see that they actually fixed the different visual bug that was on on the Riemann visuals. Nice. Oh, look at that. This deflector dish also changed. Nice. I like that. Now the Riemann visuals, there is no change when the sunlight hits it or when it doesn't hit it. So I'm probably going to spend, not going to spend enough time on this thing. It does look good though. Look at that reflection. That chrome reflection right there. That's nice. Alright, next one is going to be the Romulan visuals, including all of the deflector dishes. That one, and that one. The Romulans right here on your screen. Now I did say dishes as in multiple, because these things obviously has like a secondary deflector, but that doesn't have like a unique visuals. So yeah. Even this one doesn't have a unique animation to the deflector dish, but it's part of a set, so why not equip it, all three of them. Now, I don't know if you guys, wow, looks good when the light hits on this thing. I don't know if you guys saw the live stream from Cryptic. This is their own YouTube channel. But they actually gave us a little bit of hint what these circles are right here. Underneath as well, right? These. And I think it was on top as well, right here on the tail. So these are the airlock doors from DS9. Those, like, you know, those things that actually move left and right depending on what side you are. I think that's the really cool Easter egg. But anyway, moving on to the temporal. That's the deflector dish. That should be the engine and the visuals. Here we go with the temporal. Totally creamed out, this thing. Beige color. Or all kinds of color, not just, you know, one color. Look at this rainbow effect. All right, let me see underneath when this thing is going to be hit by light. Yeah, basically the same deal. All right, let me move on to the Terran visuals. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Terrans, where are the? Oh, right here. Terran engines. And the Terran shields, yeah, this one right here. Wow, look at that deflector dish animation going all the way through this thing. All right, so it definitely closely resembles a Cardassian ship, even though we have the Terran visuals working this thing. Nice. Kind of like it. Alright, next in line is going to be the Breen visuals. Let's see, where are they? This one, and that one. With the Breen visuals. Now here comes the chills. Very industrial looking. So I consider this this Cardassian ship being pimped out by the Breen. In the Dominion War, these guys were like on were allies, so I can see that. Oh, next one, really a cool one, and that's gonna be the Lucari. This one, the engines is that one, and the shields. Where did their shields go for the Lucari? This one. Right? No, that's the Bryden. That's the wrong shields, man. Alright, let me look up where the Lucari shields are. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yep. Sorry, my bad. I haven't done these videos in a long time, guys. So this is how the Lucari... Wow. This is really cool to look at, this ship. I love the shape. Very cool to look at this thing. Alright, we already did on top. The prevailing Regalia space set. Let me see where that is. Okay, so we got the deflector dish, the engines, and the shields right here. Yes. Here it is. The prevailing Regalia visuals. Oh, this is a bug right here. Oh, that's gonna annoy the... Oh, look at this thing. Oh, this is so bad. Wow. I thought this thing was like flawless. They made so many good changes to this thing. And I'm seeing a little bit of clipping issues right here. Yeah. Alright, so also a bug right here with the engine modifiers. Hopefully you guys on Cryptic, you guys can fix this part right here, because it's kind of goes away and then it comes back. What is up with that? Look, now it's like totally gone, and then it comes back, and here as well on both sides. Okay, so something needs to be done with that, and also this little bug right here. Sometimes it's showing and then it's not. But without, looking too closely at those little visual bugs, this thing is truly cool to look at. These big panels right here, I think they're mirrors. I don't know what they are. You guys haven't told me in the comment section below, but it looks good. All right, next is going to be the Bajoran visuals. Yeah. Bajoran visuals right on your screen. Now, please let me know if you don't like them. Or if you also don't like them. A better put. All right, on the darker side, not bad, not bad, even though I really don't like these visuals. All right, so the new visuals I'm gonna put up right now, this is gonna be number 21 from all of the space sets, and you can definitely unlock it with a new reputation. Yeah, I didn't unlock it because I'm on Tribble right now, so here we go. Okay, they went over to the visuals. Yeah, I don't want them here. Unequipped. Unequipped. I want these things right there. All right, so this is from the new Gamma Quadrant reputation gear. I don't even know what to call these things. These things are called the Gamma Synergistic, or the Gamma Team Synergy. Part of the Gamma Team Synergy. All right, that's what we will call this. New visuals. We got our own animation from the deflector dish that we are seeing. A lot of like a Dominion related pinkish. Oh, look at these. Oh, these are awesome. The engine trail kind of like is dancing a little bit in space. There's a little bit of a flicker going through that. You can actually see it better right here. Nice. Oh, that is cool. Okay, turning it over to the dark side. Alright, so we got the vanity shields coming up, and I want to put these guys on default Mark 10. Do I have Mark 10 somewhere? Here. This one and this one. So first, the vanity that we got is going to be the Zenkethi. I love the Zenkethi. Did I mention that? Wow, look at this. Very nice. This thing also overrides the engine trail. So that's something cool to look at. I mean, if I go to full warp, or at least full impulse, not full warp, what am I talking about? It actually goes to a greenish color. That is so cool. Oh, it's banking a little bit because of full impulse. Yeah, that is really cool. Alright, next one is gonna be the Discovery visuals. Some of you actually like it, some of you don't. On this particular ship, I kind of like it. It kind of fits the theme. Kind of like it. I do. Wow. All right. All right. Next one, and this is the last one. I don't know what to think about this. The Ferengi Vanity Shield. All right. Here we go. Yes, I want to equip this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this thing. I'm just being quiet just to let you guys know that, you know, take it in first before you hear my my comments about it. Hmm. Yeah, my my thoughts on this thing is no. No freaking way. But I mean, I can understand people liking this thing, but I'm definitely not one of these that are liking these visuals right here. It kind of looks like dirt, but that's just my personal opinion. So those were all of the visuals. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through everything a little bit in, like, you know, in a fast pace. Just to recap, we have 4 weapons on the front, a deflector, also a secondary deflector because this thing is definitely heavy on science. Impulse warp shield. We have 3 weapons on the aft, room for 3 devices, 3 console slots for engineering, 5 for science, and 3 for tactical. We also have a hangar bay that I kind of have not displayed as of yet. Where is that? It's right here. This thing, it looks big. Hey, stop moving for a second. Where did it go? Oh, right here. Right there. It looks like a runabout-ish. I want you on the other side. Come with me. Come on, you can do it. Fly with me. Okay, it's moving. Now, I think I'm able to, yeah, to push out 2 of these things. Okay, and stop. Good. This is how it looks like really up close, because it kind of stopped on the perfect little area where it needed to be. Cool. And it is true to the Cardassian. You basically see the these 2 spikes at the end. Kind of looks like grappling arms. Nice. All right, so let me just give you guys details on this thing. So the Yukuwa frigate equipment and abilities. This is something new. We never had these on pets before, so this is definitely awesome. Thank you, Cryptic, for giving us this, so we don't have to go over with our mouse on that thing. So this thing has 3 spiral wave disruptor beam arrays on the front, 1 photonic torpedo launcher on the front. Wow, this thing is a beast. And a spiral wave disruptor beam array on the aft. Also a torpedo spread 1 ability, and also the suppressive armament, modulate weapons for 15 seconds, reducing by the accuracy of any foes that these things are going to attack. Nice. Now these are the default ones. I highly recommend you guys grabbing yourself the ones from the Fleet Embassy, or no, not the Fleet Embassy, the Fleet. There is an NPC right there that you can buy the elite version of these guys, because these are not really good. The elite ones have like torpedo spread Mark III of them, so definitely grab yourself that. Launches 1 Yukuwa fighter, a total of 2, because 1 hangar bay has, like, you know, room for 2 of these frigates. Frigates have spiral wave disruptor beam arrays and photonic torpedoes. They use suppression munition and torpedo spread 1 abilities. Launches a level 63 Hideki frigate. Alright, so this shouldn't be Hideki. This should be like a Yukawa right here. Each support 2 deployed ships at any given time. All right, nice. The universal console. Let me go to more details on this thing. When activated, your starship will deploy a support platform. After a short time, the support platform will then deploy 3 spiral wave disruptor turrets on its own. Very nice. Additionally, the shield generator will significantly reduce the flight speed, turn rate, and shield hardness of foes within it. Spiral wave disruptor turrets are equipped with spiral wave disruptor beam array and will use beam fired wheel 2 and beam overload 1. So 0 to 6 auxiliary power setting scales up as power setting decreases. Bonus current bonus +3. This is definitely also something that we never see before, the current bonus. Very nice. Also +50 to Starship scientific readiness. This is also part of a space set. So space set, if you have 2 of these, plus 5% firing cycle haste for energy-based weapons. What? And minus 10% weapon power cost? OMG. Efficient arrays is something that we kind of need to have, as definitely for the high-end players, high-end DPS tables, they are definitely going to use these. And 3 space set is going to give us spiral wave expertise plus to self plus 15% disruptor damage. Wow, I'm using disruptor on my build, so I'm going to use all of these. Entire space set. Nice. Also plus 15 disruptor damage resistance rating, so a debuff on that. That's cool. Reduces recharge of the Cardassian Support Platform Cluster, Cardassian Mobile Torpedo Platform. I guess that's like, you know, the other 2 ships, and the Spiral Wheel Blast module by 60 seconds. These 2 are from the other 2 ships. This one is the one that we currently are having. Very nice. I did not know about this. the 3-piece set. Starship Master, we kind of went through this, but it's really cool to see the numbers. So plus 15% damage to exotic damage abilities. Level 2 plus 10% in shield hit points. Level 3 is going to improve hull healing and shield healing abilities by 10%. Level 4, next amount of regeneration every 6 seconds and also plus 5% in shield resistance. Now the number that you guys are seeing right there, that is based upon my character. You guys could have like a totally different one. And the unlockable Starship Trait that I kind of liked when I was when we were actually talking about this thing. This thing is a photonic diversion. So it's going to jam sensors or evade a target lock on a summoned ally. So summons a photonic duplicate to add to the target for the next 20 seconds. Can be triggered once every 30 seconds. So that's not bad, right? Only a 10-second cooldown. Photonic duplicate gear, also the spiral wave disruptor beam arrays, photonic torpedoes, and that feedback pulse that is on a constant. That is a very, very cool. And I think this is going to be a activatable trait that you kind of need to activate on your own. So it's going to be a clicky. Very nice. What else? Bridge officers stations. We already went through this, but sure, why not do it again? Ensign Universal Intelligence Station, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical Station, a Commander Science/Intelligence Station, Lieutenant Engineering Station for your survivability, and a Lieutenant Commander Science Station. How could it not be? Something really interesting, we have 2 intelligence stations right here. And the rest is just tactical, engineering, and science. Very nice. I kind of need to set these guys. Just let me just grab something. You know what? I'm going to do that off screen. What else? The Admiralty card. Let me look that up. Alright, so here is the Cardassian Intel Science Dreadnought with a rarity of 3 stars, with 23 in engineering, 34 in tactical, and 60 in science, with 18 hours in cooldown. That's basically a default. Ignores plus science or plus minus science from events, with 18 hours in maintenance. Is on reserve credit, is currently not being utilized. Now I'm going to go to the bridge of this thing because I have not seen the Cardassian bridge before. All right. I think I've been here before. Like many times. Okay, so this is just basically the big viewing screen right here. Very nice. We got a little bit of a console right here to select our small craft. Okay. Hey, I've seen this pillar before. Is this not from Deep Space Nine, the old version? Okay. Hey, we got an elevator. Or is this like a bathroom where they go to? Let's hope it's an elevator. Whoa, big Cardassian door right here that basically goes... Oh, I can actually go up here. That goes nowhere. Okay, cool. And basically that's about it. Can I sit in my throne? I'm gonna sit in my throne. Yeah, baby. Make it so. Oh, no, that's not what they say. They usually say, like, kill that target, right? Alright, let's see what else we have here. Access to account bank, just the normal stuff. Duty officers, library files. I love these types of console layout. They're only missing a chair for these guys to sit on. But I guess the Cardassians don't believe in chairs with their big butts. Okay, combat is gonna be the next part. Alright, so we are doing the Japori run right here, and before you guys go off and telling me that I got the wrong shields, I'm going to use the new shields from the reputation that I currently have not unlocked on my character. I'm definitely going to use the Zankethi visuals because I really don't like the Ferengi visuals. But something else that I also did not show, and I kind of need a good angle, maybe this time just turn around, is this thing cloaking in 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was... Where's my ship? My ship is like gone right now. It's totally gone. Alright, so they basically need to fix the animation a little bit, I'm guessing. But I'm gonna put this one on button number 6 so I can use it on my cinematic view right here in 3, 2, 1, cloak. Nice. Very nice. And then decloak. Okay, so that needs to work out a little bit better. But that's how it looks like, cloaking and decloaking and warp signature masking. This is a full charge. Very nice. I enjoy that. Now, the bridge obviously layout, guys, don't give me a hard time on this. This is not a build video. It's just to display how this ship looks like when in combat. Booyaka. Torpedoes. Very nice. Doing decent DPS, and I'm also going to show you guys the traits. Okay, so I only have accurate. I don't have any active in my reputation. Trait is, you know, just default empty, and also personal is empty. This should also be empty, but somehow it came up here. Skills are non-existent in space. Just to show you guys, it's all empty. This thing is doing a default DPS. I only have everything set up to, you know, key bindings, and it's just basically firing everything at these guys. And we're seeing double digits, quad number digits right there, so that's cool. Also, my pets are doing a really... Ooh, high torpedo. Is that from my pets? No, that's from the Tavaro right there. I wonder where my pets are. Are they gone? Are they... Alright, so these guys are taking a really cool beating. And I'm also going to place these guys on intelligence scans, so we can do vulnerability for defensive, offensive weapons, and basically critical systems. My shields are a little bit gone, so I'm definitely want to try this thing in the middle of these guys. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. So that is that console, the Cardassian Support Platform, that should also display spiral wave disruptor turrets inside. Nimbus, help me out because I'm about to die. Very nice. How many of these? Okay, so we got 3 of them that are inbound. Let me heal up a little bit. Okay, and then it went away. I like it so far. Oh, that's probably going to die really quickly. Let's do critical systems when it's going to give it to me. Let's do it on the escort. Now the cloak is not a battle cloak. Unfortunately. So it's just a normal cloak, but you do have the, I think you get a bonus, right? Yeah, plus 15 bonus damage for a brief duration after you decloak. Oh, that one got vaporized as well. Torpedo spread on its way. Critical systems. And here we go again. How many? No, I'm gonna wait one more. On the last wave, I'm gonna deploy this thing again. Go kill this guy. Wow, this guy is really surviving right now. There, I think he had a bug. It was unkillable. Okay, where is the last group? Seriously? Oh, that was the group. All right. I'm actually gonna go outside and come back in. Don't you guys use this little bit of a workaround on this system? So you can actually do this mission. If you don't grab the reward, you can actually do it again. But I highly recommend you guys not to do this. Don't do this, because it's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna do it for to show you guys this support platform cluster again. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Put it out there. Right in the middle of these guys. So if you put like a gravity well right here as well, this thing is going to spawn in spiral wave disruptors. So everything that's inside this bubble is going to get hit. As it is currently being hit right there. Nice. Yeah, that guy's dead. Yeah. I like it. I mean, everything which you guys have seen in this video is at default. The only thing that I actually changed a little bit is my bridge officers. But these are just standard items that you can also grab yourself. This is not really a good exotic build or anything like that. This is just, you know, the normal default skills and abilities that bridge officers have. Now, there's nothing special about them, but if you guys equipped it the right way, put the skills on the necessary trees and stuff like that, and abilities with the right console, good layout, good weapons, upgrade these maybe to, what is it? What is the cap these days? 15, Mark 15, like epic. And with the right modifiers, you guys can do a lot of damage with this thing. Yeah, I think that will wrap up this video. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun and entertainment coming out of my channel. Stay tuned for the other two visual reviews that I'm going to do. Also, the one from the Lobai store as well. That is also going to come up. And I would love to see you guys on the other videos as well. So with that being said, take care and later.